Penix gonna throw straight away. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the Patriots. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. Penix on 1st down. Right side reeled in by Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Penix now on 1st down. He's got time here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix fits it through the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stuff is made. On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown.
Oh, and they're going to bring him down. They get the sack and preserve their 1-point lead. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Just just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Again, up the middle to Gibson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Again, it's Gibson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying to throw for it with May. He finds him beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. He set it down for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. A counter give to Gibson. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. Here's May to the air. He has the 1st over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix working from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons need only one to take the lead. And the Falcons attempting another 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, kid. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old saucy coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them!
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought he was pretty good. On the return, here's Gibson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Running the counter, Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
To the air on 1st down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Rush coming for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. May throwing for it. They connect for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. 1st down throw for May. That's caught. He found some space. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's got a man, complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Things trim back down to a single-point prop as they send this off and away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 10 now. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air with Penix. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Throwing on the run, deep down now. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Patriots intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. They go again with Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
And that is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Drake made the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Falcons are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. 3rd down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So no return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Running back sent in motion. May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. May now from the gun. Henry on the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's May. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. To the air yet again, May. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here. 2nd and 3. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. To throw, here's May. They did it! He made the interception! That's Justin Simmons. The 40. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back, the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Now May coming off that kick. Flushed out now to his left. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. He's back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Patriots trail by a field goal. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to throw. It's into the hands of Mooney. And this isn't result quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. So they'll decline this and take the results. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Running with Robinson. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to take over after the interception. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles.
You've got multiple parts, but you need just one answer.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught, Ray McLeod. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That one taken in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. He runs with it. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's got it!
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Not Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Taking off. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. Seemed like everybody
fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. One final throw before the break. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be hauled down and about the 35-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Penix. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts.
Every team in the league, they work on scoop and score, and they got the scoop part right. I'll tell you what, he had a lot of lead blockers out in front of him. They were trying to get their buddy into the end zone for 6, but he's going to come up just short. But his offense now trots on the field on the doorstep of the goal line in prime position to come away with 6.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. On 2nd down, Hurts. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Miami. No touch that. Easy, 63, bad. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Barkley. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are going to open up the lead to 8. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.